Episode 481. The thought of Ye Chu's true identity struck Blue River. He glanced at that list again, and his vision went dark. Chang Cheng, he's from our own guild. How could he not know him? Although Qin Cheng was a member of Blue Brook Guild, his favorite pro player was none other than Ye Chu. And let's be honest, any player who truly loves the Battle Mage class, how many of them wouldn't see Ye Chu as their idol? That kind of appeal works on the exact same principle as a club's official guild using its team's reputation to attract fans. Supporting your own team and liking individual players from other teams aren't necessarily conflicting things. Take Ye Chu, Huang Shaotian, Han Wenqing, or Zhou Zikai, for instance. Each is the absolute pinnacle of their respective class: the Battle God, the Sword Saint, the Fist Emperor, the Gun King. How could the players who master these legendary roles not become the idols of the entire player base?
The first one is you, right? Your guild leader account isn't convenient to come over, is it?
Ye Chu was already on the move, leaving Blue River speechless once again.
And then there's Qin Cheng. Hey, I think I recognize this guy. He's from your guild, right?
And now Ye Chu was going to give Blue River a live commentary. Blue River was completely at a loss. He should go and greet Thousand City first, but how on earth was he supposed to do that? Should I tell Thousand City? When Lord Grimm tells you he's Ye Chu, don't believe him. He's a big liar. The problem is, that's actually the truth. If you put it that way, then the big liar would be you yourself. But then again, how could this guy possibly prove his identity and get Thousand City to believe him? Blue River was still stewing over this when another message notification flashed. He assumed it was Lord Grimm again, ready to spout more nonsense. But when he clicked it open, it was actually Thousand City Fortress.
Lord Grimm says he's Ye Chu. Did you know that?
A message came in from Thousand City Fortress. Blue River froze.
Huh? Why would you ask that?
That guy added me as a friend, said he was Ye Chu, and told me to ask you if I didn't believe him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Blue River nearly fell under the table. He never imagined he'd end up being the one called as a witness. How was he supposed to answer that?
What am I supposed to say?
What's up?
Blue River got a reply from Thousand City pretty quickly, but in his earlier excitement, he'd sent the wrong message straight to Thousand City.
Lord Grimm is such a bastard.
He's impersonating Ye Chu.
After a fierce internal struggle, Blue River finally replied with resolve.
Yeah, that big liar.
Guild leader, you wouldn't be saying that because you're afraid I'd run off to the Happy Guild over this, would you?
What?
Blue River replied quickly, but then he paused, surprised, because he realized that Thousand City wasn't wrong.
Because he said that you definitely wouldn't help confirm his identity, because you're afraid I'd go join him.
This guy is just too shameless.
Blue River is about to lose his mind.
Guild leader, is it really him?
And you? And if he is, would you go?
Then came a long, drawn-out silence. Finally, another message flashed. Blue River clicked it open immediately, only to see that Thousand City's reply was a single word.
Go.
He's not.
Oh, guild leader.
Alright, he's Ye Chu. It's true. Quite a few people already know. If you want to go, then go.
Thanks, guild leader.
With a smiling reply from Qin Cheng, the very next second, a notification popped up in the Blue Brook Guild channel. Player Qin Cheng has left the guild. In the end, Thousand City left the guild. Blue River had already braced himself for this, so it wasn't a huge shock. But the method Ye Chu used to prove his identity left Blue River feeling utterly exasperated. Still, with Thousand City out of the guild, Blue River felt a weight lift from his shoulders. Of course, he knew the people in his guild very well. Apart from Qin Cheng, none of the others were fans of Ye Chu. Trying to show off with that identity again would be completely useless. Someone like Shi Zhou had known Lord Grimm's identity for a long time. Just as Blue River thought he was in the clear, flashed onto his screen. Blue River opened them up. Most were from the old guard of the guild, all asking about Thousand City's withdrawal. This made Blue River break out in another cold sweat. Among the elite of the top guilds, there really weren't any Ye Chu fans left. But if you broaden the scope a little, that's a different story. No matter what, Blue River couldn't possibly tell everyone that Thousand City had gone off to follow Yi Chu. This answer could very well lead to another wave of talent leaving Blue Brook Guild.
It's nothing. That was his own choice.
Blue River gave a vague, non-committal answer. Fortunately, Thousand City wasn't exactly the most popular character in Blue Brook Guild. He'd just been around for so long that everyone was more or less used to him. Seeing him quit so abruptly, of course they'd be a bit puzzled. As for any sense of attachment, unless you're talking about how Thousand City's skills affect the guild's overall strength, then from a purely personal standpoint, hardly anyone would care whether he stays or goes.
Hey, just tell me straight out if your guild has anyone else like Qian Cheng. Save me the trouble of testing them one by one. It's a bit embarrassing.
Just then, a message from Lord Grimm popped up.
You're capable of feeling embarrassed?
Blue River didn't even have the energy left to complain.
Of course.
Lord Grimm, however, remained completely serious.
Nope. As you can see, the ones who idolize you are usually battle mage players.
Yeah, that's true.
Lord Grimm's reply included a nodding emoji, but he quickly sent a follow-up.
But I see there's a launcher there too.
Blue River broke out in a cold sweat. How could he have forgotten that Su Mu Cheng, a full-fledged all-star, was over there? In terms of pure skill, Su Mu Cheng might not be considered top tier, but with her looks and all the promotional hype, her influence rivals that of the top-tier gods. Among launcher players, the number of Su Mu Cheng's fans is absolutely massive. Blue River was thrown into confusion, but after spotting the name of his own guild's launcher, he let out a sigh of relief.
We have a launcher, sure, but not even Su Mucheng could take this one away.
Oh, a guild character.
Yes.
Why don't you just kick him out?
Get lost.
What in the world is this all about? After 5 days undercover, Blue River's temper had clearly frayed, and for no apparent reason.